It's been a minute since we've had stuff to discuss, but the Yankees signed two pitchers to minor league contracts today. Finally, some news from the Yankees, them doing something, because we just haven't heard anything from the Yankees in a long time regarding any players whatsoever. So, even some minor news is nice to talk about. But the Yankees signed two pitchers to minor league moves today. The first one is Ian Hamilton, who is a 28-year-old right-handed pitcher. He is a reliever. He pitched with the Twins a little bit last year in 2 2/3 innings, had a 6.75 ERA. He throws a slider, fastball, and a sinker. The fastball and sinker sit around 94, the slider around 87. The sinker has a lot of spin, which the Yankees love sinkers with a ton of spin, so that's really interesting to see. And he actually pitched pretty well in the minors last year. He had a 3.61 ERA in 47 1/3 innings while striking out 11.4 batters per nine. It's a minor league move. Good depth, though. Another reliever. And I always like when the Yankees sign relievers to minor league moves, just because they're so good at developing relief pitchers. So many times the Yankees have added random players to the roster and made them into really good relievers, just because the Yankees are good as an organization when it comes to finding hidden value and potential in relief pitchers. Telling them, hey, stop throwing this pitch, throw this one. So, will we see Ian Hamilton pitch a lot? Probably no. He signed to a minor league deal, so it doesn't affect the active roster in any way. Could we see him if potentially a reliever gets injured and the Yankees need to quickly call someone up? Yeah, so not a bad minor league signing there. The next pitcher is Gray Fenter, who is another right-handed pitcher. He'll be 27 next year. He is a starter slash long reliever. His stats are not great. He pitched 40 1/3 innings last year at Double-A for the Giants, and he had a 5.13 ERA. But what I find really interesting about him is his profile as a pitcher. He gets a lot of strikeouts and walks a ton of batters. He walked 8.5 batters per nine last year in the minors, which that is crazy high. I mean, he must have been going for a world record or something, because that is a lot of walks. Almost a walk every single inning. It's going to be hard to have a low ERA while doing that. But he also struck out 11.2 batters per nine. So he has strikeout potential, but bad control issues. What's really interesting is that he pitched in an independent league last year, and in 21 1/3 innings, he had a 2.95 ERA while striking out 13.5 batters per nine and only walking 2.5 batters per nine. So, an interesting thing to keep an eye on here, because Fenter is someone who can get a ton of Ks. He is a starter slash long reliever, so more upside than a standard pure relief pitcher who can only go one inning. If he can get those walks down, he could be a solid pitcher here. So I'm keeping my eye out on him, because if he works on his command and he's someone who can not walk a ton of batters, get a ton of Ks, be a spot starter slash long reliever, that's a really valuable player to have in an organization. So another really sneaky, under the radar minor league signing by the Yankees. So tell me what you think of these two minor league signings that the Yankees did.